Tonight, we have invited Evelyn Weaver, a classroom design expert, to talk about how the classroom environment and surroundings can affect how students learn. Welcome, Evelyn.
Hello.
So, Evelyn, how did you get into this line of work?
I started off as an interior designer, and much of my time was spent creating relaxing bedrooms and living rooms for my clients, or designing workplaces that promote productivity. Soon, though, I got interested in how design affects children, and more specifically, what increases their motivation for learning. After doing some research, I found that when it comes to learning, the classroom environment, believe it or not, plays a crucial role. It can make or break it, to be honest.
And you decided to make this a full-time job?
Exactly. That's how I became a classroom design expert. A lot of people might not really understand why my job is important, since they don't see how by rearranging a few desks, children learn more efficiently. However, more and more psychologists, educators, architects and teachers are cooperating with each other in order to create better learning environments for students. And personally, I find it much more satisfying than being a simple interior designer.
So, does design actually start from desk arrangement?
It's a good start. It is essential to have lots of imagination. Placing desks in neat straight rows is the first thing that comes to mind, but it doesn't create a warm and friendly environment for students. The research we conducted showed that over 90% of primary school teachers prefer to have the desks arranged in semicircles or in small groups. This seems to have many advantages for students, encouraging cooperation, interaction and group sessions, which increase their motivation for learning. Moreover, changing the way students sit every few weeks also works as a way to keep their minds alert, which in turn boosts their motivation to learn.
So it's that simple to increase their motivation?
Well, that's one of the first and most important things we do. Students should feel comfortable in their learning environment. Firstly, you must give them a sense of community. One way to do this is by getting a classroom pet, for example a fish or a turtle. Taking turns to feed and clean it will make them feel more responsible. It is also important to make them feel valued and boost their self-esteem. Displaying their artwork on the walls will increase their confidence, and so will some motivational posters with positive statements. Also, if students participate in the decor, they are less likely to cause damage to the classroom.
From what I can tell, these are simple techniques that teachers can apply to make their classrooms work more efficiently. What else do you do?
Personally, I have my own website that has information regarding who I am and what I do. I also run an online advice column where I answer simple questions readers send me. But that's not something I would advise. In order for me to do my job, I need to see the place. I need to physically be there. That's why you won't find any photographs of my work online either. Each classroom is individual, and it would be misleading to apply ideas designed for one to another. That's why I visit lots of schools all over the country and find ways to cater for the needs of specific age groups. For instance, classrooms in primary schools are completely different from secondary school classrooms because older students are different from younger ones. They even respond differently to colours. For example, beige and brown might have a calming, relaxing effect on youngsters, but could bore teenagers out of their mind. Green or blue would be a better choice for them, since they prefer brighter colours that catch their eye. And while too much red could have an irritating effect, if it is used properly, it can reduce annoyance.
What's the best part of the job for you?
Well, the truth is, I hardly have any free time to spend with my family, but apart from that, I love almost every aspect of it. The highlight is finding new ways to stimulate students. Currently, I'm working at a private institute, modifying spaces and furniture to make it totally different from how it was before. We're experimenting with just a couple of small round tables, sofas, beanbags, and colourful chairs, but no desks. We're very optimistic about this project.
Well, that sounds interesting. Now, can I ask...